I found your folder.
You're amazing as always. Pass it over, would you? Great. The notes on Genetica are still here.
I think it would be better if you left the notes here. Seems safe.
Agreed. It's probably the most secure place on the island. Even the intruder couldn't get in.
Oh, right. How come? Isn't this room connected to the Haven system?
The lock isn't. The intruder could only get in by knowing the combination.
Who knows the combination?
Only you and me. Anyway, the folder will be secure here. What we should be concerned about are our next steps.
Do you have anything in mind?
I'm a bit concerned about Sam. I don't think he would have left his self-appointed post without a good reason.
I just had a scary thought. What if the Admiral was attacked again?
I don't think Sam is the type to make the same mistake twice. But let's not jump to any conclusions. We should investigate this first. Let's head to the cliffside. There's a chance Wilkinson's already back at his post.
No one's here, Ruben.
Let's check. Maybe he's inside.
It's locked.
He's probably not inside then.
Ruben, Carla, can you hear me?
Dr. Cat! What's going on? Where's the Admiral?
I'm not sure. Sam locked me in here a while ago and left. All he said is that he needed to take care of some documents.
Documents?
Ruben, while you're still here, I'm sorry I took the notes about Jeannie. I was trying to help.
Kat, I never doubted your intentions. Once we find Samuel, I promise I'll get you out.
Thanks, Ruben. It's more than I could ask for.
Dr. Cat said something about paperwork the Admiral needed to complete. Any idea what paperwork she's talking about?
No, I'm not sure.
Let's check the Admiral's suite then. Maybe he's back in his room. We're miles away from the mainland now.
Sam's not here.
I didn't think it'd be that easy. If he's not here, maybe there's something here that might lead us to him.
What do you have in mind?
Let's keep our eyes peeled for any documents.
All right, I'll check his suitcase.
What did you find there, Ruben?
The Admiral was writing a report on Genetica. A rather detailed one, too.
Interesting. I found a contract next to the table. Maybe it has something to do with it?
Let me have a look. Sam was preparing to sign a contract with me.
What contract?
Regarding Project Genetica's regulations and use on U.S. soil. I knew that Sam was here to evaluate the project's progress, threat level, and potential government uses. But I didn't know he came to the island intending to seal the deal, too. Anyway, most likely, these are the documents he mentioned to Dr. Cat.
Okay, so we have the documents. But where is the Admiral and why isn't he here?
He might be missing something he needs for the contract.
Ruben, do you know what he's missing?
No idea. But he left most of his belongings on the boat when he first arrived. So, whatever Sam needs probably sank with the boat.
What are we waiting for then? Let's go to the boathouse and see if he's there. Well, the diving gear is here. Dry, too. Doesn't look like the Admiral went swimming. I don't think the Admiral was in here. The diving gear doesn't look like it was used recently.
I was hoping we'd find him here.
It's just a guess, but a lot of things from the boat washed up on the shore. I bet if he is searching for something from the boat, it'll be there.
Good thinking, Carla. That might be it. Let's go. Sam, we've been looking all over for you.
If you're here to talk about why I locked up Dr. Cat, then don't bother. I did what I had to do.
Catherine is not a threat. Not to you, or to me, or to the project.
What makes you so sure about that?
While you had Dr. Cat under lock and key, someone broke into Haven and stole classified files about Project Genetic.
What? Why didn't you come and find me sooner?
I tried to find you before, but you weren't at the cliffside, Sam.
All right, my fault. I assume you believe Catherine couldn't have stolen the files.
I'm certain, especially since she's locked up.
Fine. I'll let her out tonight.
Good. But this doesn't mean I don't have doubts about you.
Are you serious? Please tell me you don't believe I'm the one responsible for the break-in.
Well, you are by yourself in the middle of nowhere at night. Kinda suspicious.
That doesn't mean I broke into Haven. I've been here on official government business for the past hour. I won't say anything else.
We saw the contract in your room. We figured that you wanted to sign a deal with me, but we're missing something.
It's illegal to go through other people's belongings without their consent.
If you were in our shoes, you'd have done the same thing.
I like that you stick to your guns, Miss Page. That's a fine quality in a woman. But it doesn't change the fact that you went through my belongings.
Sam, you thought you needed to lock Dr. Cat up. We thought we needed to search your room. Simple as that. Now, why don't you tell us what you're searching for?
I'm looking for a special stamp that was assigned to me by the government.
And you've been searching here for an hour? Did you consider checking the remains of the boat?
I would, if I could fit into that damn diving suit.
So, Sam, you really want to make a deal with me on the government's behalf?
That was my initial plan, if what you claimed about the project was true. But if you decide to sign it without the stamp, I won't be able to make it official.
The stamp does sound important. Maybe I should take a dive then. Perhaps it sank with the boat?
Please do, Carla. Sam and I will continue the search here.
I guess Ruben's an enthusiast. I figured it'd be down here. I found your stamp, Admiral.
Finally. For a moment, I thought it was lost for good. Pass it over. Thank you, Miss Page. Let's head to my suite. Get a roof over our heads. I'd prefer not to delay discussing the contract, given recent events.
Agreed. Let's go.
So, Ruben, as you know, I was given the authority to make a deal with you. After what I've seen and all the data you've shared with me, I have reached the conclusion that this is legitimate. So, I'd like you to sign a contract with the government.
First, you need to explain to me what terms we're talking about here.
Of course, but do we need Ms. Page to be here for this?
What do you...
I'd like her to stay, Sam. After all, we'll be making history with this contract, and I'd like someone to witness it.
All right, she can stay. But she has to sign a non-disclosure agreement before we continue. What's spoken in this room stays in this room.
Fine. I'll sign it.
Good. I've already had the paperwork prepared for this situation. You'll find it on the table.
Signed.
Not in the slightest.
Samuel, would you like to continue explaining the terms?
Of course. First of all, the public will be kept in the dark about the project for another couple of years. We'd like to ensure that we know exactly how it works first.
What about everyone else on the island?
When we're back on the mainland, they'll have to sign an agreement to keep their mouths shut.
So the government wants to keep the project hidden until they know more about it? Let me think.
The public must know. It's the only way to keep it from being privatized.
No one asked for your opinion, Ms. Page. Reuben, rest assured that the government will not privatize such technology. This condition is only to ensure that we know the scope of the product first.
Thanks for your input, Carla. Sam, let's move on to the next condition.
All right. Next, the U.S. government will acquire the exclusive rights to distribute and produce the serum. That way, all logistic and other development costs will be covered by us.
Even if all the costs are covered, I'm not sure I want the US to have full control over who gets the serum.
The government shouldn't have control over this. It could lead to corruption and exploitation.
Reuben, listen to me. This will not happen. Our top people will make sure of it.
Right. What's the next condition, Sam?
The last major thing is that your company will remain accountable for the product.
So basically, if the effects of the serum aren't what we expect, the government will wash their hands of it.
All they're trying to do is to turn you into a scapegoat.
Nothing personal, Reuben. But the government cannot take the blame for an external project, or any project for that matter. It's just politics.
Yeah, I know the drill. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm not going to sign the deal.
Why?
I weighed all the pros and cons. Honestly, I'm not sure if I can trust the government with the serum. I think I'm better distributing the product on my own as I see fit.
I hope you realize that you won't get any support from the government once we leave the island.
That barely even makes my top 5 concerns right now. I'll worry about that once we actually get off the island alive.
Now that's settled, would you mind letting Dr. Cat out, Admiral?
I said that I'd let her out, and I will. I'm a man of my word.
Thank you, Sam. Carla, we won't be able to do much else tonight. Let's continue the investigation tomorrow.
All right. Stay safe until then. I'll see you tomorrow. Another day? Another mystery to solve. Oh, see?
Carla, I'm glad you got here so quickly. The software on the laptop finally finished decrypting the USB key we found in Portia's suite.
Did it contain anything that could help our investigation?
That's what I was about to find out. There are a bunch of folders in here, but they're all empty.
What? How could that be?
The USB security system might have wiped it as a countermeasure. Wait, it looks like something remained. It looks like...
Like a guide?
Yes, information about a ring to conceal liquid in it?
Wait, could this be what was used to poison you?
My thoughts exactly.
It looks like the ring I found on Freddy.
Do you have it on you? The ring looks identical to the one in the photo. Apparently, the top part of the ring opens up. There should be a small button at the bottom. Try to press it, but be careful. There might still be some poison in it.
The button is there, but it won't budge.
It might be broken. Let me have a look at it. The mechanism is definitely stuck. I could try to break it open, but I might damage the inside even further.
There has to be a better way to go about this. Maybe we can use something to open it?
There's a narrow gap between the top and bottom parts of the ring. Maybe with a microfiber or fine fish line, I could get it open.
Any ideas where we could get some?
I'm sure there's some fish line lying around in the boathouse.
All right, I'll go and get it.
Thanks, Carla. I'll see if there's anything else I can use in the meantime. Did you look for the fish line in the boathouse yet?
There's a storm. I need a handle to roll the shutters up. Hopefully, it will do the trick. Did you manage to open the ring?
Unfortunately, no. Any luck with the fish line?
Yeah, I have it with me.
Great. Please, pass it over. To be on the safe side, I'll go and get some safety equipment and try to open it in the workshop.
Should I join you?
It's fine. I can do this by myself. I'll text you when I'm done.
Last time we were here, I didn't have time to look around. So many books. A peek into his mind. I should grab some photos for the article. What is Reuben hiding behind that curtain? It's his family tree, though some of the pieces are missing. Maybe Reuben keeps them in one of the drawers. The missing pieces might be inside, but it's locked. The missing pieces might be inside, but it's locked. I should use the pieces I found to restore the family tree to its full glory.